Alright then, hello. It's been a while, I think, a couple of months, but here I am back, and this match is going to be me casting Blast Bounty opening round. This is Liquid versus Vitality, and we're starting off on Liquid's map pick of Anubis, you can see in the top right, and I'm doing something a little bit different today with the Smart Observer that the HUD that I use has provided. So it is, I'm not going to say it's amazing. I've tried it out a couple of times. It does miss a little bit. If the observing is awful, then I'll read it myself like how I used to do it. But for now, I'm at least going to try and see how well it fares on its own. So we'll have to see how it goes. But I'll cut the yapping. We're already midway through the round. Vitality with mid control managing to flank their way onto the B site very early on, making their way in. Naf and Jorko do have to push back. Flamesy capitalizes around the corner with jumping Glock. So Naf's out of the equation. Jorko going to hang back waiting for reinforcements. So Liquid going to be retaking instead. Lining up towards CT, 3 Liquid players strong. Rops and Flamesy still on site though, power positions, and a crossfire with Mezzy. Mezzy gets deleted by Jorko though, opening it up. Flamesy at least with the trade, but the CTs capitalize. Rops on site manages to go down with one as well, but Apex left alone. The clutch eliminates JT on that, and now Malbs has a tough task there. Clutch, Apex round the corner, does get the better of him. That's Vitality with the pistol round to open this up. And this is Blast Bounty, so of course this is the first big tier 1 event of the season. So for Vitality, first time they've played since their lost to Falcons at the Major. And I think it's the same for Liquid. There was XSC Pro League that went down in China a couple of weeks ago, but I don't believe Liquid were in attendance there. And of course, with the changes they've made, Jorko for Ultimate on the AWP and JT for Shuhei only announced 2 days before this match went live. So very new additions to the roster. Little time to practice, have to see how they fare. Spam through the smoke. No kills just yet, but Vitality outside of A main in the canal for the moment, at least. Oh, Mal's jumping through with the flash on the support, gets through with one, and at least chimes in at the perfect time as well here to back them up. Piping in with a couple, trade for trade, leaves it as the dust settles in a 2v2. JT here only with the Deagle going against the AKs and Galil left on Vitality. Pushing through A main now, it will be only JT to respond to this, but he's going to try his luck over towards mid, in which no one resides at the moment. So, at least an open bomb plant for Flamesy. Oh, sorry, Zyru planting the bomb, Flamesy at the moment holding guard. He has the better HP as well, so he's the one wielding the AK, not Zyru for this. Nade lands on Jorko and JT, massive damage. Flash from Zyru, Flamesy takes them both down, ending the round with a triple kill, and Vitality at least going to take the conversion too. So that leaves Liquid most likely in the full eco this round. What I did like to see in that previous round though is that Liquid they're at least finding ideas. They will keep themselves proactive on the CT side, which is of course more difficult on Anubis because of how the map control lays out. So it's good to see that they're keeping themselves active and trying to take space where they can, and nearly works out for them. Oh, Leech caught off at mid. Flames do the Mac 10, at least with the entry, and gets a dink onto Jorko too, but opposite side of the map, JT goes down to Zywoo, and the nade does finish off Jorko. So Vitality with a pretty clean 5v2 now. You've got a couple players low HP, but nothing the rifles shouldn't be able to handle against the pistols. Malb's making his way up canal. Might begin to start the flank, but Naf's removed, and 5v1 don't fancy his chances. Apex in the corner. Yeah, does sideline him. Not a single casualty for Vitality going up against the slightly armoured pistols. Deagle in there, but nonetheless, nothing to prove for themselves. So now we're back into the full buy rounds. should at least be able to see what JT can call around it with the, let's just say, fairly limited time he's had on the roster. Like I said, it was 2 days ago they confirmed the JT signing. I don't know if the Blast matches had even started by then, but at least Liquid had a while to at least make it officially confirmed with how long ago the matches had started, or with Blast only doing 4 matches a day and, 16 matches, they at least have plenty of time as Liquid were on the final day of matches. At least this corner here got past Apex. Not sure if he saw him, but I don't think either of them can get a glimpse of the other. So, at least a little bit of safety at the moment. Molly goes out, and Elige gets removed by, of course, Flamesy jumping around the corner, Mac 10. Pretty much his signature move. At least going to take the opening for them, for Vitality at least. Mid control garnered, but they're not going to keep it. Are going to fall back instead. Vitality aren't committing to any site just yet, and you can see Liquid kind of now pivoting towards the B gamble. Yeah, so as Jorko rotates over, it's going to leave 4 players on the B bomb site, and Vitality have it down perfectly. Outside A main, about to push in, so bomb plant will be facilitated, and with a 5v4, or with a 4v5 retake for Liquid, low on money, low on util, and most likely going to be a 4-man save for Liquid. So Vitality should be able to comfortably get 4th in as well. And on top of that, if that's 5 players alive, they don't go searching here. That is a massive influx of cash into the tier economy, making it ever so much more harder for Liquid to get anything going on this CT side. This is their map pick, of course, though, and a weakness of Vitality that we saw at Cologne against Falcons, that in some of the key rounds it was punished out of Falcons. Full buy rounds might not be their most comfortable times, of course, with the pistol and the 2 conversions making it easy for them, but at least 4 in a row, kicking off Vitality's T-start, and Liquid with enough money to get another full buy out of it as well, with those 4 rifles saved. So going straight back into it. Jorko with no AWP just yet. Have to see how many times he can pull that out on the CT side. Whether Vitality will even allow him to do so with the economy. Fast pace. 2 players towards corner. Nap pushing straight out of the smoke. Capitalizing. Getting 2 for his troubles. Double opener for Liquid from Naf and JT's push out. Giving them a 5v3 now as the dust settles. Have to see how much Vitality can eke out of this round, but Messi kind of fluffing up his chest, making it seem like there's more presence here, and Zyru nearly catches JT on the jiggle, but Molly will hold him back for the moment. That smoke there too should at least keep them at bay. Legion Jorko quick on the flank. 1-for-1 trade, but at least keeping Vitality down to only 2 players is going to be very difficult in getting onto the B bomb site. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was a save, but you don't know where Alicia's got to if you're Flamesy, so it might be just pinned in con for now. JT pushing out. Mezzy takes the frag. So now it gets a little bit worrying for Liquid. You've got Mezzy and Zyru. Zyru's still full HP, peeking onto the site. Nobody giving me anything. Malbs does punish. Mezzy here, spam through the smoke. So Liquid up with their first round on the board against Vitality. And a great double opening move from Naf and JT. Pushing out through the Vitality smoke, I believe. Flashes on the supporting hand as well. So of course does win out the fight in that round. Jorko has managed to find the funds to get the AWP out as well, so placing it over towards A main. Have to see how well that fares. Oh, big nade onto Rops. Taking off a good amount of HP. And Jorko on the line. Does he adjust? Yes, he does. Rops still gets one out of that, though. Malb's just in front of Jorko. Rops does capitalize on it, but JT with the kill of his own towards Connector. Oh, so close to each other. Naf nearly finds another. Liege will do it for him, though. So that's Vitality again in a 2v4 scenario. Zyru's still left in it, and he does have an AWP in his hands, so it'll be a question of whether Zyru would prefer to save in this round, or will he regroup with Flamesy and at least give this round a look in. Liege's on low HP, and there's plenty of nades to go for if they want. Only JT and Con to be defending the B site. They might go for on smoke fade. Yeah, pushing into site they go. Will they be able to force a bomb plant out of this? Yeah, Liquid haven't rotated just yet, even though there's only 2 players left, so giving Vitality a remarkably large amount of space, but Naf creeping out, gets punished by Flamesy as Zyru plants. Making this a little bit scary for Liquid. Zyru getting active as well, clearing out Temple. Flamesy towards main, and Zyru now on the angle, punishes JT as he pushes out. Just misses the flick onto a Liege. Flamesy goes down as well, all onto Zyru with 1 kill in the bag. A Liege not faking the plant, goes through with the no-scope. That's a 2v4 win for Vitality. Zyru and Flamesy with 4 kills, and Zyru 3 of them his own. Even styling on a Liege at the end with the no-scope. Vitality take their 5th. I'm surprised that Liquid don't rotate any sooner. There's 2 players left, and as the smokes and mollies start to come down the site, maybe it's not communicated by JT in that scenario. Nonetheless, the Liquid mistake at least gives that time for Zyru to go searching, go looking through Temple for some kills, but he finds it completely empty. Then he can focus his entire AWP line on CT, and of course, capitalizes onto 2 there. Liquid still with just enough money to hang on to the full buy. Jorko with his AWP again. Now this will be the breaking point for Liquid. Very low money. Low on cash, so winning this round would be a huge favour for them. Oh, pushing through. Aggressive towards mid. No frags just yet. Apex gets out with his life. As the con push and the new window push through mid. Would you call it the window or would you call it a doorway? Oh, JT pushes through. Punches by Zyru. Naf with the trade. A net neutral push, but still caution out here. Does Naf push out here, overextend? Does Apex find it? Apex slow on the trigger! Looking at something else maybe. Perhaps trying to thwart the strat. Fell asleep at the wheel, so JT and Jorko capitalise and we find ourselves again in a 2v4. Are Liquid going to make the same mistake again? This time Vitality have a little bit less time on the clock and a little bit less money in the bank, so Flames with the bomb in hand. They're going to go pushing up mid. Clearing it out, and mid has been left alone. Elysian maps towards A main. Should be wary of this potential push. 10 seconds left as the nades do come flying in. should be able to prevent the plant. Elige does get it. Mezzi easily dealt with as well. So that's Liquid with their second. Not going to let the 2v4 go awry this time. Now with no saved guns from that round, does force a little bit of a tricky buy out of Vitality. Zyru with the AK and Rops with the Galil in his hands, but not a lot left for the surrounding cast. Flamesy with the signature Mac 10. See if he can do any more flying kills. But Liquid have won the crucial round and hold Vitality at their breaking point. JT pushes through the smoke and, of course, will capitalise to an unsuspecting Zywu. At least giving Liquid the advantage for the moment. Oh, Apex just shows a shoulder. Just about gets away with his life. 34 HP. Bombs outside B main, and Apex might get caught off guard by the A main push. Malbs should be shooting him in the back. Yep, that's him gone. So that's Apex alone, and maybe the penny drops for Liquid as these flashes come through. Trying to spam through the smoke. A little lick of damage on Flamesy, but a little lick. He's now on 5 HP. But 5 plays for Liquid. Rops down through the smoke. Only some petty little weapons left. No rifles in the hands of the remaining Vitality cast, but Liquid will be coming at this in full force. More just a matter of time. Mezzi down first. Flamesy might just hope to be getting out with the Mac 10. Or upgrade to an AK, but nonetheless, a bomb plant and not a whole lot more. JT with the triple. Three to 5 now, and Vitality, even with the force buy in the previous round, doesn't find too much, so now back down to a pistol round. Upgraded pistols and a little bit of utility, but Liquid with 4 AKs across the board and a Jorko AWP should be able to convert this one, but these are the kind of rounds that Vitality are known for. Any old pistol round can go their way. These are the ones that take you by surprise if you're Liquid. A couple of P250s, and Apex once again crawling up the canal area, wanting to get more active here. Oh, flash hits JT, completely blind. Apex gone through with the double entry onto B site, picked up an AK of his own, and shoots Naf in the back of the head, unsuspecting. Just like I said, the pistol round. Pistols can catch them by surprise. Malbs can't even capitalize onto Malbs, but it's all falling apart at the seams. Even Zywu gets an upgrade onto the AWP there. Malbs left alone, the 1v5. The pistols don't take a single casualty. I spoke too soon. Apex would go down, but still a huge round. A huge round for Vitality win. A robbery of Liquid for sure. Malbs might be able to get away with a couple more, but Rops at least spots him out, and he gets the kill, even with the pistol against Malbs' AK. Are you kidding me? That's Vitality for you. That's why they're ranked 2 in the world by HLTV. Only number 1 to Falcons, or only lost out to Falcons, of course, because they're major run and major win. That puts them quite a bit higher on HLTV, but not to say it's impossible, but damn unlikely from Liquid. Rank 31. And Liquid do like going for this early con aggression, and it does capitalize to Apex. Of course it does. Jorko there with an opening of his own this time. But at the same time, A has been left open, so Rops and Zyru here are at least going to check it out and might just find the bomb site complete to themselves. Malbs coming back now to check it. Might get a surprise. Oh, remove Zyru's head. Rops trying to make his way on a site, but Jorko with a second at least denies that for now. Flames he spotted out two, swung a little bit wide, a little bit too much in the open, so two players of Liquid can kill him instead of one, so a little bit of an overswing, but Liquid keeping it remarkably competitive despite having two roster changes and being fairly low down the rankings anyway, so surprising to say the least. Vitality still eking out another bye. Apex relegated to Tech 9. Elige wants to get aggressive here. Over towards mid, but... Oh, great flash. Great flash onto Zywu. Elige wins out that one to find Liquid another opening. Jorko held up bay for the smoke. Is going to respect it. Oh, Elige peeks right into Apex's angle, who picked up the big green himself. JT gets one and some info there, so... Oh, and it all comes crumbling at the seams anyway. Malbs with frag of his own, and yet again, familiar feeling, a 2v4 for Vitality. Flamesy's been in every single one of these 2v4s, which is kind of strange for him being an opener himself, but he has managed to win out one of them with the aid of Zyru. Is Rops the man this time? Good timing on that smoke. Does make the bomb reconsider, and with one round remaining and little money left on Vitality, do they cut the losses and go for the save? And I think they are. Hiding into the back of their spawn, and Liquid are getting very aggressive on some of these openings. The timings at the very start of the round, Liquid seem to be taking pretty much every chance they can get at getting in Vitality's faces and at least keeping them surprised. So you'd think against a tougher opponent like this, some players would shy away, play it safe, but Liquid are going for every aggressive move they can throw at them. Giving Vitality a very tough time, and keeping it competitive at the moment could tie us up at the half. 5-6, and with the much better guns in hand coming into the final round, could be creating a conversation with this. Mezzy only 1-8 at the moment, slightly concerning, but with a Deagle in this round, unlikely to make it any easier for himself. 4 players on the B bomb site to start this round off. Going for some B main aggression by the looks of it. But now Vitality going to pile through Con instead. Might be catching Jorko off guard. No. Jorko hits the shot. And that's B main control garnered as well. So 3 players here. Lee starting the flank. Rops is ready for him. Lee brings down to an even 4v4. But with the amount of players up mid, I mean, Vitality are being proactive. And with the audible steps there, Malbs will at least know the possibility of it. Malbs holding Mezzy's angle, bloodbath in camera. Oh, but JT with the double, thinking he was a dead man going around that corner. Now only Apex left, 1v3. Jorko spots him out. JT will finish the job. Triple for Johnny. New addition to the roster, and he is holding his own. And even better, that is Liquid tying it up against Vitality. on their CT side of Anubis. A tough job for many teams, and Liquid still keeping. I mean, I'm surprised. I'll put it that way. I'm very surprised, but it's a pleasant surprise to see Liquid back to decent form, and a pick like this punishing the weaknesses of Vitality for sure. And Christ, the confidence in their aim here for Vitality. 5 pistols, 5 Kevlars, no grenades to be found. Opening traded duel, so 4v4 now. Jorko for Apex. Four flashes and a smoke available at Liquid's disposal. Vitality with no util. What should be here with some info? At least gonna spot out one of them. Camera smoke for mid. Mezzy plucks out Malbs. Oh, still going. Him and Flamesy doubling up towards Canal, taking out 2. Leaving JT alone in the 1v4. Flashes to his name, but announcing his presence at the same time. Has to pick up that bomb, and dinks Mezzy on the other hand, I think. Oh, Mezzy just about over long range with the USP. Comes out on top, but pistol round for Vitality. That's both of them on Anubis so far. Can they convert it again? And that's Vitality just about keeping their lead, just as Liquid were to begin catching up to them. Starting off their first half 5-1 and ending it 6-6. Full eco for Liquid. Except for a single deagle on Elige. Vitality aggressive in A main. At least for the moment, are going to be... They're going to retreat. A little bit of concern for Apex and Con. At least he skewed a couple bodies towards A main. Liquid just holding their own outside the A bomb site. Not pushing anything just yet. With no util, maybe hoping for some kills to be coming their way. Hoping for an overextension from Vitality, but they're not going to find it. 3 players towards the A bomb site. It's going to be a tough one. There's a little bit of a fake as well towards Canal, but Rops and Flamesy have got this bomb site on lock. Bomb dropped to their feet. JT left an impossible clutch, and Rops on for the ace. Oh, JT denies the ace, but nonetheless, an unlikely round ahead of him. Apex will finish it off. So, Rops with the 4-man spray down, with the slight aid of Flamesy. Liquid now with enough money to go in for a full buy though, so should be concerning. And so far, JT has been calling a very good CT half. Can he do the same on the T side? See if he can seize his own map pick. Three CTs towards A main again. Flamesy trying to get active. Zywu goes down to Malbs' peak. Flamesy out on his own now. Heavy util exchange and a lot of damage lost on Liquid, I will say. Nothing too concerning for the moment. But another opener in their favour. Made out onto Malbs. Gets him in the open as well. Flamesy and Mezzy with 2. Brings it back to a 3v3. all the slow walk. Apex is up here. He's going to be ready for this. The boost. So many players dinked, and if that nade had just been thrown, it would have killed all of them. All of them are so low. Mezzy and Rops surely should be able to close this out. All the players such low HP. Luckily no nade, but a spam through the smoke here. Mezzy with the first. 2v2 now. Rops is low himself though. Both Mezzy and Rops towards... Oh my god, scared me for a second. Mezzy nearly takes out his own teammate. Naf close. Naf wins out the fight. 19 HP. Rops now against JT. Only 2 for JT. Tough battle, but JT hits the head first. Christ. Rops nearly wins it, but that's a full buy win for Liquid again. Vitality do have quite a lot of money left in the tank though. Except for the small amount left on Rops, who will be dedicated to a pistol, but everybody else still with rifles in hand. And Jorko, that Mac 10, may be hoping to farm up some cash for an AWP, but I'm not sure if he's going to find it against some of these rifles. Bot flash for Flamesy, I think he blinds himself there, so no info just yet. And mid being pushed from Liquid, going to be able to split into one of these sites, and it looks like it might be towards B as... Oh, Jorko with the dink long range, Mezzy low, but Apex does at least take Jorko out of the equation. Bomb picked up for Naf. Now the remainder of Liquid can try their luck towards A by the looks of it. Pushing through the camera smoke is a risky move. No one's holding it. But Flamesy close by. Flash for them. Camera push out here. Oh, Rops gets burned alive there. Elige with a double. Should facilitate the bomb plant. Bomb goes down and... more HP for Liquid as well, so flashing through the smoke, Mezzy has the control here. Malbs trying to play ahead of it, goes down and the double. The double was beautiful. Zywoo now has to save, and Liquid, they're going to tie us back up 8-8. And if I'm going to be honest, I can't believe it. This is the new, reimagined, rebuilt Liquid, who are doing incredible. And IGL's impact is nearly impossible to measure, but Shuei in the last 3 months had a 0.88 rating. JT on Passion UA 1.05. Now, admittedly against tier 2 opposition most of the time, but JT is doing what feels like quite a lot of the fragging at the moment, at least getting a good few openers. Elige in the previous round though, at least looking a little bit more reinvigorated against Vitality. Now, Zywoo's got his M4, but it's only pistols for the rest of them. Liquid looking to go a little bit quicker towards A main. Only pistols for the defense. Apex and Rops here. Elige going through at least hits a little bit of damage onto Apex. Now the rest of the pack flooding through. 2 players towards Heaven might try their luck. Elige spamming the smoke. Malbs there too, and the pistols get quite a lot to be fair. My heart rate spiked there for a sec as the pistols got quite a lot of output, but Liquid take the lead actually with that round. 9-8. First time on Anubis. No pistols won. But so many of these full buy rounds. and keeping Vitality in such a difficult state in terms of the economy, crushing them whenever they need to, and winning some of these crucial moments. Vitality with the Force by now should be able to at least force or bring out a little bit of a retaliation and give themselves a better chance than the previous with just the pistols. Mezzy here in the corner gets cleared by Mao, so that's opening onto the site. Apex with one, Liege with the trade. That's a 3v4. Do they go for the retake? I mean, Rops isn't interested. Depends on what Flamesy and Zywoo can find. Ooh, Flamesy does take out a Liege, 3v3, and Rops is now going to be interested in the retake. Naf so close to being sprayed out. Ooh, Zywoo still with another entry on the smoke. Flamesy 2, Malbs now in the clutch. Oh, gets the first on Zywoo, but Rops jumping through isn't going to allow it. And what a retake as well from Zywoo. Zywoo getting the first one, and then him and Flamesy connecting together. They just about get the defuse too. So, at least leveling the field. Back up to 9 all. And I was saying a minute ago how Liquid have won so many of the crucial rounds. Now their economy is kind of in the dump. I mean, hold on a sec. I'm going crazy. I looked at that for a second. I swear they had less money than they did, but now I'm seeing AKs across the boards and AWP on Jorko. So, okay. I must be going insane. I have to be. Don't know what I've read that from, but still Liquid with a very good chance. Apex spamming through the smoke nearly finds a Liege, and that nade brings him down to 28 HP. So, not very nice. Jesus, the amount of damage Apex is getting through here, they keep on crossing the angle. So, plenty of damage onto Liquid already. And as this smoke fades, Naf is tucked in the corner. Or mollied out of position, they don't capitalise. Naf escapes with his life, lucky to do so. Malbs spamming through the smoke at least, showing some presence here, but Legion Jorko at the same time taking out two defenders on B bomb site. Apex goes down too. B is now clear. Rops and Zywoo fairly far removed from the round. That's another crucial round for Liquid to win. Vitality aren't going for the retake, but once again, when it's a matter of breaking the other team's buy, Liquid do confirm it. I mean, they're on low money themselves now, so a must-win for them, and Vitality now having to save with very little money left across the board. With this round loss as well, little loss bonus to go through, I believe. Malbs might get a couple of exits, but don't know if Zywoo's going to give it to him. Yeah, okay. Zywoo removes Malbs, and will hold on to the AWP for the next round, but that's Liquid to double digits. That's a tough one, and I'm kind of surprised how quickly the Vitality defense crumbled on B. You saw Flamesy and Mezzy get absolutely removed from the round almost in an instant. Just the double peek from Liquid, the shots connected at the same time. They both disappeared from the round. Now, luckily with the saved guns, there can be a decent buy for Vitality. A couple of Famouses in the mix. Jorko will trade out Malbs as Rops goes for the push. 4v4, and once again, Liquid are heading back to B. They've punished this a multitude of times. Oh, Apex caught with his nades out. Pants down, and Jorko capitalizes. Jorko turning around, even getting ready for the flank. Mezzi backside. Doesn't even stand a chance. Jorko's on fire. 4 kills. Can he make it a 5th? Zywu, considering the flank towards... I mean, is he going for the flank, or is he going to try and save in their spawn? I mean, it's going to be a close one. Naf might check this out. But Jorko with all the frags. 4 so far, and Zywu's save might keep it that way. Hear the footsteps. Oh, Jorko taken out, unfortunately, but traded by Naf, and that's Liquid up to 11. Look at the money. Look at the money on Vitality. That's 2,800 max on their players. That'll be a half buy at best. Maybe a couple of upgraded pistols, but the alarm bells are ringing now. I know Anubis isn't a strong point for Vitality, but this is a Liquid that was formed just days ago. A couple of 5-7s and Deagles across the board, but how has it come to this? Liquid have put on a masterclass, and JT even hears the smoke hit Apex, so that's missed. The Vitality stack on B is 4 players strong, and we've seen them win a very unlikely pistol round already, albeit on the T side. Is there a hero on Vitality to do it again? Rops here tucked in the corner. Do they check it? Oh, Jorko very quick to Rops' head. And Apex looking to push through B main. Naf will be holding it. Oh, double peek on a Naf, so Zywu's Deagle connects. But that is a very open A bomb site. 1 rifle collected. It might be Flamesy save, and then Mezzi and Zywu to head back over and see what exit kills they can find. But once again, this should be a Liquid round. I'm kind of surprised the pistols haven't gone looking. I mean, they've got enough money to full buy anyway, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but this is a Liquid match point. There's no point saving the pistols when you're going to be full buying anyway, but hey ho. So, I said a minute ago the alarm bells were ringing. They are ringing at max volume now. This is Liquid match point, and Vitality backs up against their wall is where they do some of their best work. They never count a comeback out. There's always the possibility with a team like Vitality, but it's now or never, and at least they have the guns to do so. Oh, Rop's getting aggressive, finds an opener, him and Flamesy combining towards the canal. Flamesy just about gets out with his life. And when it matters most, that's a double opener for Vitality, 5v3 secured. Can just hold their horses now. Let Liquid play the next move. Naf with the bomb, making his way back over towards a main by the looks of it. But I think Vitality are ahead of this. They're scoping out mid, so there are plenty of players ready once Rops does go down. back of fountain at the moment. Who's going to peek him first? Maybe Zy doesn't have a flash. Could flash Rops into the angle, but... Oh, Rops misses the shot. Jorko does get traded, luckily, by Zywoo, though. Zywoo here. Lee's pushing through the smoke. Catches him with his knife out. Messy spray onto Zywoo, but gets there eventually, and the bomb should just about be planted here. Lee's with cover, but Apex on the flank very quick. Flamesy at the top as well. Naf doesn't stand a chance. Apex will shoot him in the back, so Vitality keeping themselves alive for now. Comeback is on at least. Mezzy with the defuse. Orb saved. Liquid have to go again. Plenty of money to be invested into this round, but it's kind of now or never. If you don't win this round for Liquid, you're going into a kind of half buy in the next, with not a lot of cash to spare. Jorko and JT with plenty, but Naf, Malbs and Elish not with a lot. So it's now or never for Liquid, and in these kind of rounds, that's where they do it. They always seem to find a way to win it. That's a lot of util gone for Liquid already though. Vitality have held on to most of theirs. And this push could be it. JT does kill Mezzy. Another one to Apex too. Head removed. Only Zywoo back at the B bomb site. Misses the shot onto JT. And Jorko goes down to a team Molotov as well. Oh my god. But hold on a sec. Mouse has been active on the other side of the map and has found A completely open. A quick rotate from Liquid could be the best. Round kill could have been that for Malbs. Rops now here to defend. Now the footsteps should be calling over the cavalry. Bomb to go down, and Rops goes down to Naf, keeping it even 2v2. Zywoo and Flamesy once again. Zywoo with only a pistol, but Rops behind him as well. JT slips the net. Perfect timing. Hides away in heaven. Bomb planted for him as well. Takes out Flamesy. It's only Zywoo left with an AWP in his hand, having to go to the sidearm. Naf will close it out. That's Liquid taking their map pick against Vitality. What thought would be almost impossible for this new look roster has indeed occurred. Now we go to Nuke, Vitality's map pick. I can't believe it. So it's one thing to win your own map against Vitality, but it would be an incredible feat to win Vitality's map pick against them. Anubis is one thing. We know it's a weakness of Vitality, and Nuke, perhaps in the off-season, being practiced by Vitality, because it hasn't been known to be a strong point, but who knows, maybe the Golden Bees have something up their sleeve. Vitality, quick into A pop, going through every person here, ready to defend. Elish here with the dual leads, just going mental. Triple for him and a double for Malbs. I mean, pistol round almost didn't exist, didn't even happen. No, over in the blink of an eye, and that's Liquid's first pistol of the series, kicking off Nuke to a good start for them. Vitality with a lot of work to do to win this map, and then go to Inferno as the next, if they win. Fully go for Vitality, more pistols and only pistols. Five players queuing up outside for Vitality, hoping to get through some of these smokes, but spotted, and JT should be hearing some of these footsteps too. Yeah, combining up him and Jorko, dealing with the outside pressure. Yeah, everyone chiming in here. JT with his double, but Liquid making... I don't think it could have been much lighter work, really. But very quickly onto round 3, so Vitality in with a buy of their own this time. Something to compete with. A little bit higher chance than the pistols, at least, but this is, what, a very T-sided map going on Anubis to a fairly highly CT-sided map on Nuke, I'd say. I don't know the exact stats, but if you're comparing that to an Inferno, a Mirage, or a Dust 2, then it is a bit difficult. Mouse with an opener, just as these smokes get blown open to make it. Liege going down, and that's Jorko being found on the edge of the smoke as well. So a flurry of kills outside in 2 of these rounds, settling as a 3v3. JT in secret. Apex is ready for it, but he might just catch the timing. Oh, JT spotting out just about getting rid of Apex. Wins it out against the AK with the MP9. Robson Mezzi left. Mezzi with a, let's just say, fairly lackluster Anubis. Hopefully he'll warm up a little bit nicer into Nuke, but for now that outside's being cleared, there's kind of only one place they can go with 45 seconds left. Site has been taken, so bomb plant should be facilitated, and JT making his way over towards heaven. Naf's still here. Is Naf's gonna go for the flank, I believe. Mezzi, is he ready for this though? Holding the angle, but not anymore. Naf given plenty of space to work with. Mezzi peeking into the angle, taking mouths out, but Naf here with the MP9 getting both of them, actually. Winning out the duel with backs turned to him, picking up an AK in the process, and JT on the fuse. Liquid winning out that one, and giving themselves a very good start to Nuke. Vitality with a bomb plant, at least providing themselves with a little bit more cash alongside their max loss bonus now. Upgraded pistols going to this one. Maybe going to try ramp this time after both A and outside. Seems to be off limits. Oh, outside, Apex has found a lot of space. JT's been removed by that Tech 9, and Jorko here, yeah, does hold his own with the AWP, and great shot from Flamesy. Naf's going to at least clear up some people on ramp, but Flamesy's Deagle shot is insane on Mini. Oh, Zywu not cleared fully. Naf holding spot, but misses the shot, so of course it's another Vitality classic. Struggle on the full buy round, but when you're up with pistols against the full buy, it makes it somewhat easier. Vitality should just play with pistols all the time. I don't know what it is about them, but they just play with a different style, with a different hunger almost. And unless Malbs pulls off something very impressive, which he's not, I mean, this is unbelievable how many pistol rounds they can just pull out of nowhere. Just absolutely, almost by magic. Still though, Liquid do have plenty of money going into this, so Jorko's AWP still on the field with 5 rifles across the board. Vitality. See how they put it to use. JT on top of Hut has got at least a couple of angles in his favour, and Flamesy up there I thought was going to start setting up for some A util, some A pop util, but that's been dismantled, so maybe going to try go through Rampant Secret and collect him outside, but the 3 smokes outside from Vitality are going to go almost unused, I think. I think as Zaiwu gets out here, they're going to need to be replenished. Bit of a fake towards A, but Zaiwu sees right through it for Jorko. Liege double spray. Vitality left now with 2v5. A util has been seen right through. And Liege's M4 takes out 2, so this is going to be the Vitality save. Rops and Apex. They do have enough money to go ahead and buy a couple of AKs for their teammates. Or maybe give them some Galils and bring themselves a lot of util alongside them. But well, I think they're on nearly max loss bonus, so should be enough money going into this. But this is Liquid, not even a casualty too, so plenty of money to be injected into their economy too. So, have to see how they use this. I think it's going to be AKs nearly across the board for them. Yeah, full set of AKs and a still pretty good amount of util. So Vitality still with a fighting chance in this round. Apex just crawls up outside every single time. At least keeping some presence out there, but as the smoke wall lands, he should be able to make his way towards Secret. Elish is holding Secret for this, and Apex looks like he's read it. He's now heading back. Naf under pressure as these nades come through is just going to cut his losses and go down ramp, not opting for the fight just yet. Does give Vitality a bit of an opportunity to wrap around towards Heaven. Still no damage done in the round though. 45 seconds left, and Vitality look to have made their mind up about going ramp. Naf back of Silo. Chance he gets mollied out by Zaiwu. Yeah, Naf being mollied out. They are going to look for it. Apex removes his head. Double smoke. Elige can't get into the round just yet. Going to have to wait for those smokes to fade. Bomb does get planted, but all of Liquid's reinforcements have arrived. Going to be a tough retake. Oh, Apex in the smoke. Malbs does see him twice. Oh, and a missed shot from Malbs. There onto Mezzy. Elite does trade it though. This gives an opportunity. They're ready for Flamesy on the top of Silo. Last 2 players towards ramp, and they hear the footsteps too. No smoke for the bomb, but there is a defuse. Elige there, and Jorko. Nothing left for him in the round. I think, is he going to go down to the bomb as well? Very close from Liquid. Does he live here? Okay, yeah. I don't know how the bomb has kind of updated on Nuke, because I know some people have been... What, you can survive from on top of lobby when the bomb's planted on A. And I know that you can survive on A site when the bomb is planted on B, so... I don't know. Nuke used to be impossible to survive on, but now it seems fairly easy to, but... I don't know. I haven't played enough of Nuke, unfortunately. Oh, Apex is going to go pushing through these smokes, assuming there's going to be no one there, and with the smoke wall coming up, should be able to at least put a couple players down secret if they wanted to. But there's 2 Vitality players on the roof of the lobby, so maybe they're going to be setting up for an A-pop? Going through Garage, Elige, getting one and traded, so does look like they'll try and push their way towards A. JT rotating up just in time. Audible steps on the vent though. Not sure if there's anyone there around close enough to hear it, but with Flamesy out here in credit card, you just have to be careful. Malb's going through. Flamesy getting both him and JT. Jorko and Naf. Naf now gone. Only Jorko remains. And Flamesy on for 4. Or has 4. Is he going to be able to get the ace? Jorko towards heaven. I mean, going to try and get a save here. Oh, so close. Bomb planted on A. Jorko the only man left. I mean, he can try and save, but this is going to be a tough one. Flamesy looks like he has his position on lock. But this is the first round that Vitality have sent more than one person outside since the pistol. And you can see how well that fares for Flamesy. Getting into Garage, though, I did see that it's... whilst Elise's in back of Garage, it's... Oh, God, is he going for the... No way. No way he's going for it. Mezzy hit an event. No time, but... Oh, my God. So close. Jorko does go down to the bomb. Yeah, crikey. I didn't think he'd go for that there, but... My God, it's close. If Mezzy wasn't there, that was going to be the robbery of the century for Liquid. Whew. Timeout taken for Team Liquid, and Elige at the top of the scoreboard with 9 kills at the moment. Doing well, but with the economic troubles, let's say, they are going to be using this to talk it over. What, a full eco this round should be alright for them coming into the next and being able to full buy, but Vitality with that round doing very well outside, finding so many with Flamesy. Trading onto Elige and then cutting down Malbs and JT puts the final nail in the coffin. Not even requiring any nade support, and I'm kind of surprised that both JT and Malbs swing it dry. And is this going to be Event Rush by any chance? Yes. Oh, there's almost nobody on A to stop any of them. A little bit concerning, but... Oh, JT's already down here, whiffing... Oh, that's a hard watch. That's a hard watch. Flamesy with another multi-kill. 3 this time towards B, but only pistols, and this is... I mean... I need to burn that image out of my mind. JT whiffing quite a few. I'm not going to say that they were going to win the round, but at least a single frag wouldn't have gone amiss. Naf and Malbs left. Would be lucky to find exits. I mean, Naf's in the right position for them, to be fair. Yeah, long distance AK is usually going to prevail. Malb's gone as well. I mean, the observer there. Like I said earlier, this isn't how I'd normally do it. This is the smart observer HUD doing it, but it's not the end of the world. It's only pistols. We can infer what probably happened. So Vitality going to tie it up for all, going into a full buy in round 9. Full buy for both teams as well. Vitality with a good bit of economy behind them now. Liquid with not a lot of utility at all. I mean, Look at that, it's nearly all gone at the start of the round, but hopefully, yes, Elige can make do outside, and Apex can't trade it just yet. So close, I mean. Elige out here. Naf with the secret push, though, I think that is. Flamesy taken out. I mean, outside is just a bloodbath. And Elige is starting to get active too. Or start getting activated a little bit more than even what he was doing on Anubis. Great stuff from the Bald Eagle. JT picked off there. That's now a 3v3. Advantage for Liquid has been lost. And now, Jorko responding back, gets rid of Mezzy, but not ready for Rops to be there with him. Oh, Malbs in the rafters. Oh, another dink. Is that through the wall? Okay. Pulls out the nade. That's slightly a poor timing. But Elige is still left, coming through hut. Are they going to expect this? Surely you clear this with your Flamesy, right? You aren't going to peek any further. Oh, good timing from Elige. Should find Rops, yes. Rops in the back of the head, down to a 1v1. Bomb has been planted, Flamesy given that luxury. Elige now on top of hut, might be unexpected. Yes, very unexpected. And Elige pulls it through. What a clutch from him. On fire now. Gets a defuse going as well. Doesn't even need a defuse kit to do it. Incredible stuff. The reposition on top of hut as well pretty much seals the deal. Somehow slinks his way up there. Just in the nick of time, just as Flamesy misses him, but my lord. Unfortunately, the buy is still not amazing for Liquid. They have just won the round, but Malbs still on a MP9 and Naf on a FAMAS, whilst Vitality is sitting very comfortably on the other side with a lot of money in their pockets. Elige now 13 and 5. Great stuff from him. Oh, run boost outside. Is Zywoo going to be finding anything? Oh, Elige peeks into it, but Zywoo misses. Zywoo whiffs the shot. So Elige gets away with his life. Oh, Flames, he's just going to push the smoke here. Elige not ready for it, but JT does trade it back. Those bullets, millimeters from Mezzy's head through the smoke. Now Vitality's presence outside has been relinquished, but Liquid don't want to look more into it anyway, so a handshake to go towards A or ramp now. I mean, bomb isn't confirmed going anywhere just yet. No util. I think Vitality going to go through it dry. No, flash out and the molly to Hart burns JT down as well. JT and Malbs now forced to fight, going through, nearly lines them up. Rops just about gets out of it with 10 HP to his name. Jorko and Malbs both on the site though. 2 players strong is A. Jorko whiffs the first shot, but Rops so low. Malbs with 2 actually. Didn't believe he got Apex as well in that fight. Malbs with the MP9 was saying that might be a problem at the start of the round, but actually turns into a blessing as the A hit comes. Vitality have to half buy now. Zywoo lucky enough to have enough money to go for the AK, but oh, sorry, I say Zywoo's lucky enough. I mean, Apex of course drops it to him. Close battle outside. Elige nearly finds it. Oh, Jorko picks off Apex. That's outside, relinquished, but Naf with a lot on his plate. 3 players coming towards ramp. Oh, sprays messy, doesn't work out. Flamesy there with the kill, and Zaiwu, what a shot onto JT. Quickly ends him, and, I mean, it's like Groundhog Day when you go with these pistols. It's the same thing happens every single time. Whenever Vitality are down to just pistols, and of course it's a Zaiwu AK, but a force by pistol. I mean, Jorko's trying to save it, but this is going to be a tough one. Leash with another as well. They know where Rops is. It's just about Mezzy now. Rops taken out. Mezzy through the doorway. Malbs just about sees his head, and very close one. Very close. I thought Vitality were going to get away with it once again, but Liquid are doing... I mean, this is insanity from Liquid. They've looked poor all season long. They've been fairly awful. I mean, I know they've had 2 roster changes, but this is not even new look. This is reinvigorated. This is a different Liquid entirely from what we've seen. They've struggled at tier 1 events, often placing last place or 9th to 12th. Even in tier 2 events at Draculan and Imperium Cup, they've had fairly meddling results, losing to people such as Gaming Gladiator and Sashi, and now they're a map up and in the lead against Vitality. I mean, the JT and Jorko double J action is the switch outs is insane. Now that they've come to this. Final round of Liquid's CT side. Can they bridge the gap even bigger? Oh, Jorko's quick outside. With the AWP, gets to Glaive. No, does go back. Okay. Thought we were about to see a masterclass, but nothing offered up. 4 Vitality players outside. Elite on the boost. Gets cut down. Spotted out by Zaiwu, and he's simply quicker. Oh, Rops sees the side of Jorko. Vitality looking to make this 5. Pushing through secret now. There is nobody even remotely close to the B bomb site unless Liquid plan on rushing down vents, which is always a risk. Oh, JT makes it safely, so does Malbs. Are they ready for this? JT hops off. Awkward inaccuracy, but does get 1. Malbs here too. Just gonna miss the timing. This is the proactivity of Vitality on display though. The 2 players not in the pack with the bomb at the moment have been going clearing out mid and a little bit of A. Oh, Malbs should be able to catch a timing on the flank. Takes out Mezzy. Sees 2 players from Vitality as well. So Naf here with a good amount of info, but yeah. Rops does punish. That's Liquid still with a lead at the halfway point, but Vitality only 2 rounds chasing at their tails. So close by, but a very good CT side considering this is Vitality's map pick. Have to see what Vitality's CT side shall bring us. But now this would be incredible. They are up. A pistol round would be incredible. Looking to push through A. Zaiwu on top of Hut though. It's a scary sight. With the advantage. 4 players running through Hut and 3 players to defend the A bomb site. Only Naf left as well. 2 kills to his name. Needs the bomb. Oh, Rops out through vent. Heard by Naf, but hold on a sec. Naf's been given an exit route down to lower, so and a molly at his hand, so it gives him plenty of time. He does have a fighting chance. Now knows where both players are. 100 HP to his name. Is this possible? Dodges the flash. Christ. He did dodge it, but I thought he had it in him there for a sec. Very close, but Mezzi and Rops saving the day. Crikey. So that's a pistol round for Vitality. Are very likely to tie it back up at 7-7. I mean, I was going to say, I don't see a way in which Liquid force buy enough and bring this. I mean, they are going to force buy though, so there is a chance. I was talking about Liquid winning some crucial rounds. This would be one of them. An Org on Rops, like to see the variation in guns that this man uses. Setting himself up towards ramp. Five players of Liquid looking to try their magic outside. Apex in secret. Jorko's here with the molly to flush him out. Dangerous game. Molly there should, yeah, flush Apex back. Now, looking to tag Zyru at Heaven. Are they going to have the pleasure in doing so? Oh, Jorko nearly had Apex's head served on a platter, but Apex's readjustment will quickly deal with him. Zyru towards Hell, I mean, it's close. He's still looking for the fight. Out towards Heaven as well. Mezzi should have him covered. 3v5 now. Liquid in a bit of a pickle. Tough spot. Looking to get to Heaven. Desperately trying to fight their way through. Mezzi goes down. That's the opening they need. Rops with the Org. Long range. Is going to deal with it. Elige going down too. All on JT. Is he going to be lucky enough to be able to plant on A? No, he's not. I don't know what the hell the Observer's doing there, but... The force buy nearly worked. But, I mean, Rops' Org at long range like that going against a Galil or something just doesn't even stand a chance. Jorko's got a Zeus. And there's a couple of nades going along, a couple of HEs for Liquid going up against the full buy of Vitality. Are they going to be rushing on just through A? Oh, Jorko's made his way to Mini. He has actually Zeused Apex. Unfortunately not caught on the Observer. Flimsy here, what is going on? I mean, JT's the only man left, but... Mezzi with the triple spray down at the end. The Observer's cooking me now, but... You can... It's a weird round. Jorko kicked it off with the Zeus play. And Vitality do take the lead on their map pick. Now Liquid with the full buy. AK's across the board. Very quick heart molly, maybe faking out this A-pop. Zyro outside, misses the shot on a leash, so... Oh, Apex caught in the corner. Malbs does check him. So, 5v4. Flamesy at least will kind of get the trade back. Take Malbs out of the round. Back down to a 4v4. Rops long range with the Org. Doesn't capitalise this time. JT instead with the shot. Flamesy is down here ready. Molly hits him head on. And so does the bullets from Jorko's AK. So that's a bomb plant and a retake of the B bomb site with Zyru's gone AWP as well, so they're already preempting the save. Elige outside might be lucky to get one. Or is he going to peek? Yeah, he's going to peek into Zyru's AWP angle, so a difficult charge and I don't think Vitality have even got a chance in this anymore. Mezzy might be lucky enough. Yeah, he will be given the chance to save as the rest of Liquid go to ramp, but I was gonna say once Rops loses out that duel onto ramp with the Org, it's kind of over from that point. Whilst of course Flamesy going down in lower after being hit literally on the head from the molly also makes it a bit difficult, but good to see Liquid tying it back up. Now we go into a tech pause. Let's see if I can at least push through it. Yeah, there we go. It doesn't last too long. But like I've been saying this entire time, this is Liquid keeping it very competitive. Their last recorded match on HLTV was against FlyQuest in Stage 1 of the Major, in which they got knocked out. And now they actually have a fighting chance against Vitality. An unbelievable comeback. Okay, I need to just shut up. The moment I start glazing them, they've lost 2 players outside and leaving it in 5v3. Jorko's going to peek this, but Flamesy with the advantage on the shadow. It's unlikely to happen. Liege left. Christ, with the double spray. Incredible spray transfer. Given the chance to go down, they haven't heard him as well. He slipped down to the B bomb site. No way. No way he's faked this. No, okay. The fact that Rops reads that is insane. Oh my god, Liege. Could have been the saviour that Liquid asked for. But maybe the fact that Liege or Rops doesn't hear the bomb go down after that smoke has been placed. Maybe that's the give that Liege is going to do a play like that. But against Vitality, tricking them is going to be a very tough game. Flamesy's 20 and 11 at the moment. Vitality's heavy hitter. And what's incredible is that this year Vitality have already won 5 trophies. Which I cannot believe. One of them not being Bounty, that's for sure though. As it kind of feels like it's been a while. It feels like it's been a longer time than it has. But what was the last one? Rio? Can't believe how they've won 5 and it's kind of been over like this. Only lost to Falcons and Bet Boom this year so far. Don't suppose Liquid want to add themselves to the list. Ooh, that spam nearly connects with Liege with the hero AK. Let's see what he can bring out in this round. 4 players looking to go ramp. Can they overwhelm Rops before he can call for backup? Ooh, very quickly. Liege deals with Rops. Zywoo not here in time to deal with it. Apex, lower bomb site though, behind Silo. Liege dealing with him again. Double entry to the site. Malbs gets picked off by Zywoo, but this is interesting. This is an eco of their own, so we've seen Vitality win with pistols many a time at this point, but Liquid to do it as well would be a hefty feat. Oh, Liege picking off even more. 3 frags already. Oh, Vitality saving. He's not going to get any more, but that is still an incredible amount of output produced from that hero AK. We'll get to save his. Everyone will get to save as well as Vitality save on opposite ends of the map, back in spawns, and still tying us up. Liquid keeping it competitive, so competitive. That's with a force buy of their own, with pistols, giving Vitality what is essentially a taste of their own medicine. Rop's now down to a pistol. Flamesy at MP9. As Liquid give themselves a decent chance in this round. Zywoo's AWP outside. Oh, is Elige going to peek into this? No, just goes around the edge of it. Zywoo's shot doesn't connect. Uncharacteristic, I mean. Zywoo, he's had an alright day on Anubis, and he's had an alright day on Nuke, but with Zywoo, the caliber of player that we're used to, it's almost an off day for him. Many eyes outside, and Jorko with one of them is has he logged out? I think he's glitched, but Liquid will at least keep going. I think he had a momentary disconnect, just running into the wall, but in the meantime, Liquid making light work of Vitality. Oh, is he outside? Will take one, but that's Rops now with a 5-7 left in lobby, left to die. Now if they'll capitalise, that's double digits again. Liquid hitting double digits first in both of these maps, I believe. And since the start of 2026, Vitality have only lost to Falcons and BetBoom. Now Liquid being up there with a very good chance. This is pistols as well for Vitality. You got 5-7s and a light amount of util across the board, but Liquid have got a full buy to go along with. This is going to be close. Can't count the pistols out, but at least Liquid with a very good chance. Jorko, first one to Apex, nice headshot. Flamesy getting very low in the spam from the smoke. Full blind, Elige will deal with him. Full white, he still connects to Flamesy's head. Unbelievable. All goes quiet on Nuke now. 2 5-7s towards ramp, and Rops, the flash just goes slightly too deep from Zywoo. Rops peaks straight into the AWP line of Jorko. Now, is Zywoo going to make the same mistake of peeking into the Jorko AWP line? Oh, he just gets off it. Just off the line as Liquid look to go in towards A where Mezzy resides. Jorko's AWP connects with another. Zywoo's very quick on the flank though, but a 1v5 might be too much to ask for, and Malbs comes back swinging. That's 11. That's 11 for Liquid, so Vitality need to start picking up the pace now. Another timeout taken, maybe slightly too late. Still with a timeout remaining, so still with a decent amount of time to, I mean, keep this going, I'd say, but this is concerning almost. It's concerning for Vitality, and you know, it is Bounty, it is online, it is the first match of the year, and if you look through any of the social media of any of the people on Vitality, they all went on nice leisurely holidays, whereas Liquid could have been, I mean, not all of them be practicing, of course, because their roster's only been formed a matter of days ago, but still, maybe the extra practice, extra DM for Elige, maybe it worked out. By his scoreline, perhaps it has. Trying their luck outside are Liquid. And that's quite a lot of util used quite early in the round for Vitality. Liquid with a lot left for them. In terms of smokes and mollies, of course. Oh, Rops here back of Garage. Is Malbs going to clear it? Kind of half clears it, but not fully. So Rops does get the opener. At least he's going to be heard on top of Silo, so Zyru could be here. Zyru's gone and held ramp instead, so he won't be there to tackle it. JT does check the rafters where Mezzy is, so that'll be another kill for him. Flamesy still backside, just peeks into the line of Liege. And a constant stream of bullets going his way, so that's a 3v2. Apex through here. It's tough. He takes one down, but Liege will trade him. Zyru 1v1, and Liege, the clutch master, is doing it all today. 12 and 9. This is match point for Liquid against the world number 2. Are you kidding me? Look at the buy for Vitality as well. They don't have enough money to go for a full buy. This is going to be pistols and SMGs. I mean, you've got a FAMAS on ROPS, but that's going to be the best rifle you can muster against the 3 match points for Liquid. Groundhog Day from Anubis. 12 to 9 as Liquid find a fighting chance. Looking to get this over quickly. Flamesy low as well. Plenty of people here, but I think they've held Liquid at bay just for now. Good nade onto JT, gives him an early opening. But Flamesy, after all of that, is very low. And a quick spam through his smoke from Naf could spell disaster. Despite Liquid wanting to pop into the A site, they have held them back for now. Is that a missed smoke outside as well? For Liquid? I think it might be. They're still in towards lobby, and Mezzy on top of Hut could be doing well. Apex just slips away at the right timing, just as the smoke fades. Seen by Naf, but no real info just yet. Liege just going dry, out onto the site. Zyru rotates just in time, and Mezzy, top of Hut, doesn't find any of the kills. Apex trying to save it. Only Rops left in the 1v3 to save Vitality from the embarrassment at the start of the season. Liquid with these 2 players, Jorko and JT, new to the roster. 2 absolutely mammoth signings. If they can just take this out. Jorko with the final blow. Symbolic of how this one has gone. Liquid 2-0ing Vitality. I cannot believe it. My goodness. That's incredible stuff, but has ended, and fair play to Liquid. They've done incredibly well in this matchup at Blast Bounty, but I mean, thank you so much. If you could leave me any feedback, that'd be great on the cast, so thank you, and I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.